Greetings, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi. I want to bless all my friends and thank you for tuning in and finding us, sticking with us. We just love you here at I Am Powered by Love TV. We work really hard to put together these wonderful videos. We hope that you enjoyed this one. Please watch it all the way through because it's going to contain two parts. This is going to be for my Aquarius Decan 2s, okay? That is from January 30th through February the 8th. And so this is going to be two parts. It's going to be your energies from December the 14th through the 31st, plus your energy reading for 2021, what you're going to be experiencing, your gifts, talents, and your abilities, as well as your soul healing point and predictions for 2021. So you want to stay tuned. And to all my new friends finding us and tuning in for the very first time, this is an Akashic Record channel reading. This means we have your ancestors, your loved ones, your guides, your ascended masters, all those angels. Everyone is communicating with your soul right now that you're becoming aware of. They're going to be channeling a message to you. We're going to be delivering that to you for your soul healing, your soul growth. We are all about manifesting here. And because we have these huge coaching packages that help heal and transform where you are, to help you move into the ability to manifest your intention. So that's why we're here with you today. Welcome in. Let's go ahead and get started, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius Decantus, let's dig into the energies that are going to wrap up us in the year of 2020. 13 moons in totality. We are moving into the last final moon on December the 14th, that fabulous new moon eclipse with a twist of expanded energy with a conjunction with Jupiter and Saturn. So that's why we held back our predictions for 2020 because we wanted to send you off with the highest vibrations possible. So that's why we didn't do those earlier, although we've been sitting on them for a while. So Aquarius Decantus, you have been moving in the higher perceptions of your dreams, your desires, successfully. We are going to have to grab that sucker. We have a saying to all my new friends: whatever pops out, come show out. And did y'all see that magic trick? Manifestation. Whatever pops out comes to show out. Those are the strongest energies. But when it comes to love, you are intimidated. You are overwhelmed. You love the feeling of falling in love. But it's about the being in love and the maintenance of the relationship, the connectivity and the engagement. And now you're becoming a little bit more forthright, right? You know where you are, yet you are not willing to let down your guard. So you wanted to know how to move into the love sector, but you are not going there. So I'm going to start off with right now, you are refusing to see. They just said that. These are the cards that are just going to back up the channel, okay? So you're not willing to see what parts that you were playing in the fears. Talking about 13 moons, all the emotional fears really swelled up with the first part of this eclipse cycle that we are in. So all your darkest fears about being lovable, being worthy of love. Is this the right one? We always say, is that the person for us? When really what we're saying is, are we good enough to be with them? Will they love who we are if they knew how broken inside we really are, right? Will they choose us? We feel like we have to earn and be worthy of love. And so here we are facing these fears But at the same time, they're popping up and we're blaming them, that we're refusing to see that this is coming from within us. We're blaming them for not seeing all that we are and all that we do. We're coming at this at the wrong point. So we have to acknowledge that the fears are there. Your cycle of healing is beginning right now. And they just literally said that you were going to have to embrace the love. And that love is you. Okay? So we have to become worthy of the love. And I love how in this picture that it is rooted in the heart of the earth. We're going to have to go deep down into the story now. Deep within. Okay. We are digging to the place where we can find the truth of where that wound and that fracture and that trauma really exists, that we've covered up, that we've buried. We folded it up. We put it in a box. Then we put it in a Russian nesting set. Then we put it in some chains. Then we put it in, a big truck, and we just dug. We just dug it, and then we have acted like we've forgotten that all of that was there because it's buried somewhere. We even burned up the treasure map. We don't even know where it is anymore. It's just gone from our purview. Refusing to see. So it's time now to go dig that out and open up the wound so we can revive, heal, mend the heart. Because this is where we manifest everything from in the first place. It's from our love of self. Let's take a look at the Ascended Masters that are helping with that. Because when you connect with your deserving to be here and the right to maintain prosperity, because I'm going to tell you a secret, sweetie. Without this full portion of love of self, all the efforts that you made to stabilize your finances, the vibration of I'm not lovable still are in those frequencies, in your manifestations. They don't have a choice because all of that comes from within you. When I used to coach and consult businesses, I used to talk to them about how their business was like a child. And when you give birth to a business, you are still feeding the energy of the people that work for you and the clients that come to you. So whether you're opening a restaurant, a hair salon, a nail salon, an online shop, all your energy rides out. And if you don't believe that, not believing that you are worthy to be loved is not going to affect your money, you would be sadly mistaken. Boom. Thank you for allowing me to share the story, because I only tell the stories when they allow me to share something with you. You are protected. So I want you to know that even when vibrations and frequencies are out of alignment with what we are creating, they want you to know through this time of healing, you are safe to make these changes. And it's going to take these types of changes to reconnect and reestablish and even fortify your financial success and career stability and moving in. I love Tara. Green Tara is one of my favorites. I have a lot of Hindu goddesses as Ascended Masters to myself. She is one of the most deeply rooted in bringing in the beauty of abundance in all ways. So that's one of the things I really love about her, is that she stabilizes that beauty of your vision and bringing that into place. So she is guiding you right now. She's saying here that wow. So you are able to you're not only free to release. Hopefully we can show you a really good picture. Right there in the middle, we have a third eye. It's open, and I love that it's open, and they just showed it to me. I had forgotten it was there. This is just such a beautiful, magnificent card, that you can now move beyond the place. You can trust that this part of the journey, it's okay for you to make these changes, is what she's saying here. So I want to tell you, my friends, we are now getting ready to go into the 2021 predictions. Hold on, stay tuned, watch it all the way through. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right. All my Aquarius decan2s, this is the moment you've been waiting for, your 2021 love predictions. So, I'm sorry, no, we're going to do the energy of your year right now. So, we're moving into 2021. Stay tuned because that is coming next. We definitely want you to know what your soul's growth is. What are you healing through? What are your gifts and abilities to move through this soul lesson? A lot of us don't understand our life path, and so we do. So we're going to help you with that so we can understand what we're growing through and why these changes and why these things are happening and where we're going. You know, we don't pull up GPS for no reason. It's because we don't know our direction. So understanding where our soul is and what we're going, the energy that we're taking into next year, how we're going to heal it and who we are. Let's take a look. Empathy. Okay, so you're currently in a phase where you can't see and you're refusing to see. And so the empathy here now is being able to connect with how others feel. So you are, there was a lot of third eye, and we pointed that out within the cards as you saw there. You may want to go back and look at the cards in that hyperlapse video. There's a lot of third eye awareness. You are intentionally trying to avoid this. This is going to be your theme of the year, is really embracing others and seeing it from their perspective. So now let's take a look at your soul's gifts and talent, who you are, and how you're going to, what gifts and abilities that you're going to be able to pull out of your arsenal as who you are, the best assets that you have. It's going to help you see it from other people's point of view. Because if you're currently refusing to see yourself, then you're going to have to see it from others people. And sometimes that means being to shut up and listen as well. Sometimes we can't see because we're refusing to hear. They're telling me to tell you that, so don't shoot the messenger, baby. Okay. Oh. I love you, though, please. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, Demi's just here to give you some love because I am powered by love. That's why I work the work that I do, because I want you to be the best version of you. Okay. Baby. You did it all 2020, shedding that skin. You have been peeling back the layers to really bring in all the manifestation and the prosperity that you've brought was by letting that old self go. And they already said that in the first part of your energy reading. So this is your superpower. They want you to do the same steps and the processes that you use to heal this part of yourself. Now maybe just seeing it from someone else's side, or being able to embrace not just yourself, but them. What are you healing? What does your healing path look like? Because everybody's path of healing feels different and looks different. And I can have, 40, 50 clients going through the same thing, but everybody's path is different because we learn different, we experience different, which is why there's so many different zodiacs. Which is why there's so many decans, which is why there's so many life paths. All right, so we've got a couple of healing paths. Those just came right out. We're going to stay right there. Excuse me. So, cleanse and protect. My apologies for that. Cleanse and protect. So you're going to have to, I'm going to talk a little bit about some spiritual baths. I'll do that in another video. You'll have to visit my website, I Am Powered by Love. Go to Alluring Elements. I talk about spiritual baths. I also sell them and make them. This is a spiritual bath. This is purification and protection. We already know Tara is walking with you right now in energy, but you are going to have to spend a lot of time purifying you, not just your, you know what, when people, sometimes people do spring cleaning and they clean out their life. Let me tell you where spring cleaning really comes from. Spring cleaning comes from the ritual of purification, soul purification. Then it became, we got, as traditions went down, we cleaned out our house to clean out spirits and energy in our house. So we cleaned out things and got rid of things. So we went from one temple to the next temple. You are the temple of the holy energy of your divine self. So you have to clean you, but you also have to protect your energy. That means that letting go of toxic shit, people that are feeding you these false beliefs about the ability to love and connect in relationships. You're going to have to let those suckers go. Also, the thing that Tara said was that you are going to have to trust. You have a deep ability to not trust and believe anybody is there for you, that nobody has your back. Trust is going to be also your healing path of the year. The gift of connection they've been talking about, embrace. You are going to have to make the connection. And even with the empath of empathy, this is about connecting. And you're refusing to see, just shutting down the fear and the going back and forth. This right here, this is about really enjoying the love relationship that you were creating. So these are going to be very vital. Connecting, opening up, being loved, and embracing it. Not just the person who you want your affections, their affections on you. You have to be affectionate to yourself. And we're not talking about self-care, boo-boo. We are talking about soul care. We don't know how to love ourselves. And just because we adorn ourselves with Michael Kors and this and that and blah, 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 then we need another new handbag. It's never good enough. Until you have that self-love within, it's going to be impossible for the world to see you for who you are because you're not seeing you. We already know that's what's happening. So, trust, cleanse and protect, and connect. These are all the cards that you're already getting. It looks like you're going to be walking into this year heavily armed. Tara is by your side. My apologies. It's time for some water. So we're going to now go into the predictive part of the 2021 reading. And my apologies. Slay the day, honey. So 2021, Aquarius Decan 2. Let's go. So we know that the energies are about trusting the journey, trusting the letting go, trusting the healing process. Those two already popped out. Okay. What does love look like for me? Aquarius Decan 2s. We know that you are already got your eyes on someone, or they have their eyes on you. You are either currently in the relationship now, and you're single and dating. If you're single, these are the healing steps that you are going to be facing, is the letting go to be able to attract the life partner that you are seeking. So whether he or she is in your world now, these new energies can bring them in. I'll do one more right here. Okay, so let's take a look here. This is definitely all about you. I do see it in there. So let's talk about these cards. You are moving into your higher self. There's no doubt about it. You are shredding this last phase of being connecting to your higher self. Your higher self, and through self-love is how that happens, is getting to the healing part of the old stories about your worthiness and believing that that's possible. You are going to more than likely be engaging, especially this is definitely for those who are single. You're going to be connecting to this new partner through the engagement of events, social and otherwise, friends, family, and colleagues. So be on the lookout for that engagement and connectivity, but also for those who are in relationships. They're saying that friends, family, and colleagues, and having those connections with communicating with them will help restore. This is your protection. These are the nights. This is the brotherhood and sisterhood that is going to tell you how to better your relationship and what parts of you to let go of. So for those single and dating, this is how you're going to meet, through social events and connectivity. And with those who are already in relationships, you can rely on these people to be able to assist you with finding out and being able to see yourself better. Okay. So we're going to move into being able to manifest, trusting yourself, listening to your heart as you better embrace, connect to the points of view, and letting go of those old relationships. So when you hear something that doesn't resonate with, oh, let him go or let her go, this isn't working, it, sometimes you can't trust that, because if they're feeding the old storyline, you're going to have to go by, and this goes back to trusting. It's part of one of the things that you're here to do. There is happiness, there is success, there is joy coming in the relationship. So we want to move to this place where you're able to be free, that freedom of expression, the freedom to be clearly vulnerable in the relationship opens you up to more and more happiness and more joy. And that's how we manifest, is by staying in the energies of lightness. And when we shrink back in fear, we contract, right? So expansion is the key. So don't forget that some of these people you're going to be letting go, but also this is why they're saying that some of these people you're going to be learning a lot about yourself. So be listening to, open up, don't shut down your third eye. Don't shut down what you're seeing. Open up and trust it all. Embrace. And this is how you embrace. You don't embrace by grabbing a thing. You embrace by opening yourself up to all the experiences and opportunities to grow your life. When we shrink back and hide, then we are refusing, rejecting, and repelling life. We're pushing it back. So let's go right into, I do see it. It is coming. You want to know, are you going to get married in 2021? So this is for those who are single and dating, or been in a relationship and you haven't taken it to the next level. For those who are married, you have some restoring work. So you might be doing a renewing of vows, right? You want to reconnect and re-engage all the way. Let's see what we got here. When you are ready, this will happen. You are ready. So we know that right now, today, you're not there. So when you're making this connection to higher self, when you fulfill the place of self-love, where you believe that you are worthy of the love, and you can create a passion percentage that equates out to, I'm 100% passionate in loving myself with no fear about connecting and engaging with this person, then you will be ready. And when you are ready, that is when it will happen. So I want to thank you all for tuning in on my Aquarius Secanthus and watching all the way. If you have watched it all the way, I want you to drop that engagement ring emoji as well as your zodiac emoji in the comments, and let us know, and let everyone else know that you watched it all the way through. And please let us know that this resonated with it, with a little bit more feedback if you want to. We want to connect with you. That's what we're here for. We want to grow you, grow with us. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get all your soul scopes and all the other wonderful content right here at I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, and I'm signing out.